Hi everybody, just checking in, thanking you for your RR5s on the Revolutionary Era material and for the wrap up on the previous week's readings of Franklin and Edwards and Locke, and setting you up for next Sunday night's RR6, which will be the last reading response before our midterm hiatus, which will involve the midterm exam that I'll be posting in a couple of weeks, and your submission of your draft of your major paper for the course. So that is looming, and it has now arrived, at least after this week's reading. So take this week to do Unit 6 and to do the reading response 6 before you make up your mind for sure about what you want to concentrate on for that major essay. I just want to let you know kind of where we are in the grand scheme of things. With the readings for Unit 5, I think it's safe to say we saw the establishment of the ideal, that set of American ideals that appears under glass, really, still today, the kind of what we're trying to live up to. All men are created equal and all of that. And what we're going to see over the next several weeks, from week 6 through, I'd say, week 9 for sure, is a series of efforts made by individual writers who are not included in this category of white males with property, who are really, that's what they're referring to in the all men are created equal, at least literally in 1776, even if figuratively they might have been referring to others besides that select category of individuals. In reality, as it turned out, they weren't including everybody yet. But what we're going to see are a series of writers, women in Unit 6. You'll notice a series of women writers in the early 19th century, mostly late 18th century as well, if you include Judith Sargent Murray, who are trying to gain admission to that select group. And then we'll see in Units 7, 8, and 9, through the coverage that we'll be doing of abolition, which was the largest issue of the antebellum America by far, the most important social issue of the 1830s, 40s, and 50s. We'll see in roughly 3 weeks worth of readings after midterm, we'll see a series of attempts made, often by women, on behalf of enslaved African Americans, but also by African Americans themselves. Efforts to say, what about us? When do we get to be included in that ideal that was established in 1776? So you'll see a lot of use of what I call mythos, which is sort of like the fourth rhetorical appeal. You'll start to see that come up in the readings for next Sunday's RR6 by women, most notably in Elizabeth Cady Stanton's direct parody of sorts, or rewriting of the Declaration of Independence itself, the Declaration of Sentiments and Resolutions, where she says at the beginning, all men and women are created equal. So it's a pretty simple formulation in her hands, but you'll see some interesting resolutions attached to that I think you'll have some things to say about. So that's sort of a preview of the next several weeks in terms of the drama that we're going to be reenacting by reading these texts as they were originally written. And I'll be in touch next week about the essay options that you have. I would encourage you to review those if you haven't already at the course documents entitled Major Essay Assignment. I believe that's what I called it. It's in course documents. And if you have questions, obviously call, email, anything. I'm here in town, so come by and see me, whatever you want. And I'll review in the announcement, the printed announcement that I'll put out with this video. I'll review the deadlines over the next few weeks, because things do kind of become a little hairy in the next few weeks. You'll be doing some juggling and some time management in the next few weeks. But after this next set of readings, there is a bit of a hiatus from reading so that you can concentrate on writing and on doing the midterm exam that I'll be posting next week. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.